Good morning. Today is Saturday, day 4 of our family overland adventure in Colorado. And right now we just packed up camp and it took forever, probably 2 hours, because we have a ground tent and 2 kids, and it's a lot of work with kids. But it's worth it because we're spending time together, and we woke up on Stony Pass next to a really fast-flowing creek. For the most part, I slept good. I had an upset stomach in the middle of the night, but all good now. And we're air down, and we're heading to finish Stony Pass into Silverton. We're going to meet up with my buddy Steve. We've never met Steve. He is a high school buddy of mine who we were into import cars back in high school. So we go back decades. We keep in touch, but he was in the area and wanted to run some trails with us. So let's do it. Here's what we got. From here on out, we have a 3-4 hour drive out of Stony Pass. Stony Pass takes a while. Expect 4 to 6 hours.
Charlotte, you're not supposed to have your head out. You're not a dog. But a rock could come up and smash you in the eyeball and you'll lose an eye. And then you'll be the one-eyed girl.
Hey, yo, why you watch out?
You're not faster than a rock. Look at that. Look at the little squigglies with the water. Like the picture, like you take a picture and you look at the picture and it's just like,
Can you see me?
just that right there.
Stony Pass crosses the Continental Divide and is one of the largest uninterrupted off-road climbs in the entire state. It used to be a major supply route into Silverton from the east until 1882, when the Durango to Silverton Narrow Gorge Railroad made it obsolete. It became a road utilized for mining before it was abandoned. The road was reopened as a four-wheel drive route by the U.S. Forest Service in the 1950s. Optional side trips are available that allow you to travel up into the historic Buffalo Boy tram station. Mining history make this trip worth taking.
I still like this trail way better than the last one. What was that first trail?
Medano Pass.
There's just a lot of bumps. This one,
That's all the trails out here, man.
yeah, but this one is just it's been like cool and turny and beautiful and scenic. This one's been like cooler.
That's Jurassic Park.
Whoa! That's definitely Jurassic Park. We can climb up that.
Switchback. Whoa! That is so cool. Look at that water. You got water down there.
this is the Stony Pass. Like the picture is gonna be like, oh look, it's the mountains. That's like when I went to Moab, I'm like, no, for real, like it is so awesome. Like you're like, wow, every corner, you're like, wow, wow. Like, and then like I show you the photos and like, oh wow, like cool. Because you have to be here.
Crazy the difference. Like I knew that you weren't lying, but I didn't know it was that much of a difference, you know?
So we drove Stony Pass from the east side to the west side. The route is about 36 miles long, and while it's not very technical and starts as a well-maintained dirt road on both ends of the trail, the road is easiest on the west side until you reach the Kite Lake Trail turnoff. You gotta be careful in the early spring and early summer because the east side of the pass is known to have several deep creek crossings during peak runoff, which have left motorists stranded with inoperable vehicles. Between Kite Lake and Brewster Park, the trail becomes extremely rocky, narrow, making passing difficult, as well as line selection. A spotter may be needed for lower clearance vehicles such as stock pickup trucks. Once you reach Brewster Park, the road once again becomes easy and well maintained as you go past the Rio Grande Reservoir. This trail is a great multi-day overland route as it provides a ton of camping opportunities and many other recreational activities. You can couple this trail with Engineer Pass or Cinnamon Pass for a multi-day overland trip. And when we finished this, we ran Cinnamon Pass after we had lunch in Silverton. There are a lot of camping opportunities along Stony Pass. There's a lot of side trails that you can offshoot and you'll find a really nice camping site. So we stayed at the east side, like right off the entrance of Stony Pass. There are, I believe, 3 or 4 Park Service campgrounds where you have to pay a fee, but there's so much primitive camping out here as well. Just take your time to look around. There are a couple of really nice ones that I'm not going to list, but explore this area, guys. There's a ton of nice spots. This don't look like much on camera, but it's a nice little hill climb. We just completed it. Oh my God, I love it out here. We got a rain cloud passing through. Good job, Marcus. I guess this is why they call it Stony Pass. It's all stones. The problem with these rocks is that they're sharp and they're slippery. So when it rains like this, if you hold on, if you wear your seatbelt, it wouldn't be so bad.
It's all railway.
James, how many times have you yelled at something and it actually like fixes it? It stops moving because you told it to. So far, is your favorite trail been?
Yeah. Those stones didn't bother me too much.
Black Bear was my favorite trail ever. Just because it was like my first like hard trail.
You should get a strap for the
Want to take the bypass or the hard route?
bypass.
Ah.
Say there's a bypass to the left. Steve's already in it though.
There's a bypass to the left. Jason went the hard way.
I want to go to the bypass. Because this thing won't stop.
Steve went your way.
Steve always follows me. He's like, well, if Jason can do it, I can do it. I haven't even had to use the lockers yet, babe.
I have to pull and bake myself to the fridge.
Well, pay attention, because this next section is going to be
I
bumpy.
don't know where the
Our elevation is right here, 10,500 elevation. That's how high we are off the sea level. Supposed to be the switchbacks. This is so much fun!
medicine.
No.
Would have been worse coming down this. I like going up stuff like this than coming down. Because coming down, you got gravity pushing you down, you know what I mean? You start sliding.
Is it still raining
Yeah, I know, it's clear over here.
when you put down the windows?
It's not raining anymore.
Don't stick your arms out.
Alright, just center line this stuff.
So is this still a forestry road?
Yep, this is a forest road.
Oh, baby Jesus. Oh.
Hang on, Charlotte, okay? Alright,
Oh.
smooth out over here. There should be a sign for the Stony Pass. Like they typically put a sign.
Maybe a bear waited.
Maybe a bear ate it. Might have got all that on camera.
No, they look like cars.
Alright,
Those
back up. We got a car coming up. We got a Rivian coming up.
kind of all these cars say.
Just rules of the road on these trails. Obviously, it's what makes the most sense, but technically, uphill has the right of way.
Oh, look at doggy.
And how you? Yeah. No worries. Yeah. That's a side-by-side trail, Steve.
Where does orange thing at the bottom?
That's the Bear Town.
Are those bears?
We can stop right here. There's a river crossing here.
Look at those pink flowers. Those are the reddish pink flowers. Ooh, a pink flower.
Whoa! Epic scenery. Uphill has right away.
Pause it for a reason.
I think the actual pass is around the corner up here. Look, there's the actual historic
I want to finish it later.
mine down there. Yeah, the sign's right up here. It's the Continental Divide, that's why I picked this.
So this trail is rated by Trails Off-Road as a moderate, a 3 out of 10, and it does say about 4 hours is the time frame to travel this one way. Made it, Continental Divide, top of Stony Pass. Stephen Lawyer's still coming up the other way. Gonna go down into Silverton down there.
Hold up right here.
There's no way to stop. There's a car comes up, I can't. little tight right there. Get a picture of him.
He is so close to that mountain. He's got like 5 feet to the side of the cliff.
I goes lower. He's like, ah!
I am so glad I took a picture. You got like 5 feet to the side of that mountain. To the side of the edge. He's got like 4 feet left over. He is hugging the mountain.
All right, we got a car coming up.
There's a car coming. They pulled over.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna hold over.
They pulled over.
What are you doing? You had it, buddy. You had it. You had it. You gotta just forward a little bit. I just got one behind me. Pull forward just like a little bit. Very good. Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. You got plenty of room. You need to help see.
Stony Pass eventually dropped us off into Silverton. When we got to Silverton, we had about 40 minutes to kill before Steve and his crew showed up. So we found somewhere to eat lunch and resupplied our vehicles for the camping night ahead.